quick, my tribe ignites. Telegram taps, community likes. NFT raids, mob game fun. Clicking, earning, renaissance begun. Brand my bot, digital stamp gold. Agentic spark, futures bold. Name it, claim it, sparks in sight. My AI talks, my token takes flight. Digital hustle, we built it right. Welcome to the game where we earn all night. Spark in my code, tribe in my lane. VIP card, no fortune's the same. Fortune's the same, fortune's the same, fortune's the same. Spark in my code, tribe in my lane. VIP card, no fortune's the same. Own the game, don't miss your name. Agent drops hot, we ain't playing for fame. Tap to earn, yeah, we mob that fame. Legacy coded, remember the name.
Hey, everybody. Happy Thirsty Thursday. How are you doing? Let me check into the map and let's see. Hope y'all are checking in. Good to see everybody. Let me jump over here and see here. And there it is. Texas. Generals. So I'm talking about Texas. Must have been you, Scott. Check it in. Get you some GMs and I will be over there myself. But good to see everybody. I guess. We got supposedly a big job. I don't know. It ain't for me. He'll be here. Let me see. Check it in for the show. Also, too, if you're out there, my crypto adventures, let me know when Connectricity is doing theirs. Yeah, please. Thank you. Let's see here. All right. Did I collect it? I collected it. Yes. There we go. Right on. But yes, check it in. Yes. There we go. Let me see. Let me get some background music. And let's see. Bring this down. And there we go. But the news today. Got the title. Moon or Doom. ETH. We were just talking all good stuff yesterday. And then, not just then. There's all kinds of stuff that always happens. But they have this thing in technical analysis, which I don't know how to do, right? But I do. I look at this stuff, right? Obviously, those guys, track charts. They do it for a reason. But yeah, call it the Death Cross. I love the names of some of these things. The Death Cross. There you go. What's up, man?
Hey, happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. But yes, Doom or Boom or Moon. Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about with ETH. We're going to do that too. Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin has a big day tomorrow. There's a big thing with the longs and shorts, and if it goes one way, billions could just be smoked, right? So yeah, we're going to go through some of that today. But yeah, I don't know. You got anything before you were doing what you're?
Oh sure, absolutely. I'm only on number 3 of 9, I think. But I'm just shooting the check-in off. I just sent the local up there for the Northeasterners.
Right on. Susie Q, good evening.
I can get another one in there.
Thirsty for information. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us, Susie Q. My man Apex. Yo, what up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. There's Night Owl. Good to see you, Night Owl. What's up, wise guys? Hey, appreciate you, Night Owl. Great job yesterday.
There it is.
And then let's see, is Tim gonna one up you? Let's see, Night Owl.
2 locals in a row. Well, I missed. Did she put a job out on
Wednesday? Yes, we did it on the show here. Yes, and then also too, if you I was saying in the Wise Guys channel, and I don't know if you read it, you just got home or whatever, but that's what we're saying. Anybody that's going to be doing it, we're going to do it at midpoint at 8:30. Anybody that does different channel. Stuff like that, we'll do it in the midway. Yeah. So you get the battle all the way through till now. Everybody should be battling in How Cash. We'll do a big job at 8:30, and then we'll do some other things. So that'd be like just kind of how it goes, Even too, anybody with these channels, right? That's what I was saying in the Wise Guys too. Hop on. Tell us about what you're doing, right? What's your channel about? What's going on? What are you thinking, right? What are you building it out for? And what kind of job? What are we doing with the job for, right? And just stuff like that. It's good to talk about. Yeah.
Like our friends, the Battle Buddies, started their own channel.
My Battle Buddies, right? Yes.
Every morning.
There you go. And then, you know, what are they thinking? What are they planning? You know, that's what these channels are about, right? Very cool. DK, thanks for the drink. Happy Thursday. Yes, absolutely, DK. Thank you for joining us. And Comfy. Sup, boys? Happy Thirsty Thursday, everybody. You too, man. Thirsty Thursday to you as well. Did that come up? Is that am I wrong, DK, or you just it's probably from the show? Because I don't want to miss it too. Yes, it's still okay. All good. Thank you. But yeah, let me bring us down, and I'll let you do your chart. Very cool, man.
Yep. Let me grab that stuff. Present. So many things going on here.
Yeah, man.
So let me ask you, because I try and catch every show and every minute of every show, but I have a couple titles here. I want to make sure that you touched on them. So I'll go over the super
housing
fast.
stuff. I'm sure it's housing stuff, Tim, and it's good. Yeah. Yes,
exactly. Let me. Oh, there's my.
Hold on. Just so you know, jobs are currently being worked on in the back end. Expect issues if running. Thank you, Apex. And there you go. It is what it is, and that's all right. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you. But yes, it's all good. Either or, we'll still battle. We'll battle. The house is so chill. It's right. There's no reason. We're in a good space, bro. We're in a good spot. All good. But thank you, my man. But yes.
Where is I got one more thing to open up, but yeah, that stuff. Couple titles, and there's one even more interesting. But let me make sure I got this in the right spot.
Hey, even too, if we have any time at the end, I'm going to show everybody what I've been learning for the past 2 weeks. I'm going to go down the rabbit hole. You probably look a little crazy, but the N8N thing, I'm automating some cool stuff. And it's pretty amazing. I've been waiting. My main thing was the expense, because the VO videos, you could run the agent, the AI, right? And it costs maybe about 18 bucks, right?
Right.
To hit a video, and it's only like a minute, 2 minutes. So I've been trying to figure out how to make it a little cheaper, right? And we got it today.
Oh, beautiful.
Got it down to a nickel a second.
Ooh,
that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
That's pretty good.
Love it. Rabbit hole. That's right, Apex. You're going to love it. Dude, it's amazing. Once you start learning that stuff, pretty cool what it does. And just like I said, it's not, it looks crazy, and I get it. It wasn't easy, but once you figure it out, it's pretty cool. But go ahead, my bad, dude.
No, you got it.
Are you sharing?
I am going to share. Let me make sure I got the right one there. Yep, this one.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, Ed. Ed's been working. We need to talk, Ed. I got a team, bro. There's like 3 of us, and we're all doing it. And like I said, it's pretty awesome because you can automate anything, Ed, and it's pretty cool, bro. So we got to talk, Ed. Right on. Happy Thirsty Thursday. You too, Floor. Thank you. There you go. There it is. I know.
So this one, I think you spoke about this one last night with FOMO, right?
Yeah.
This was a big one, and I loved it. This is from the Bitcoin magazine, the federal housing finance issues. Mm-hmm. Bitcoin and crypto can be used for assets when applying for a mortgage.
Yeah.
You like that one? Because that one goes back to, what did I show off all the time? This one here. And I think you even said something like that.
It did.
From here's 2016, 2020, and 2024, the average house is 434, and it's 6 Bitcoin.
Yes.
So now, it's probably gone. That was 2024. It's probably gone up a little bit from there. And yeah, it's probably down to 3 Bitcoin, like I think you said last night.
Well, it is. Yeah. I mean, just only what you said, 2016. Look at that, man. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I had 600 Bitcoin. Woof.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what was it? Pizza Day. That was 40,000 Bitcoin. I told that to my because some radio show was used that as a question to win money. You know, what happened in 2009? Oh, 2 pizzas were bought for 40,000 Bitcoin, and and then I told the story that the guy that took the Bitcoin bought a Honda Civic the next year with the money, a used one, right? Because it was whatever it was like $1.40,000. It was probably pennies each, right? So he wanted 40,000 Bitcoin. Then it went up a little bit, and he was like, I'm cashing out and going to get myself a Honda Civic. And they interviewed him, and he was like, whatever, I needed the car, and so it happens. But who knew it was going to go this crazy? But now everybody wants to go to 1 million, so we'll see from there. But
the
this
post,
is
hold on,
big
sorry.
things.
You're talking about the post right there made millions. Chill House. Is that a meme coin? Apex? Millions. Millionaires. Yeah, let us know, man. But go ahead, bro. My bad.
Yeah. So that was one. I think you talked about that. This one, have you read the version? Have you talked about Anthropic?
Yeah, Claude.
It's there it is.
Yeah,
Anthropic
Claude, yeah. Makes
apps right from Claude.
Yes.
In the chatbot.
I didn't talk about it, but yes, there's so many. I mean, Manus. Like it's crazy, bro. Yes. Go ahead.
So yeah, this it just sets up a chat where you can then put that on your website where people can ask you questions and everything like this. But Claude will set up the app to handle questions on your website and answer anybody that's coming and talking in very conversational manner. So really cool. I figured you would have touched on that one, but yeah.
No, like you said, if you're, I didn't, but yes, look, he said, look, gently used Honda Civic. If you didn't understand the joke, Tim just explained it. Thank you, bro. It is.
Yep.
Yes, is a meme coin, bro. My bad. Yes, you're doing.
Yeah, in the car business, they call it pre-owned.
Pre-owned.
I don't say used or
gently used. That's right. Yeah, that's more like a bed.
It's pre-owned now.
It's more like a bed when they do it on Facebook Marketplace. But yes, and yeah, man, your meme coin, I'm AI, so it's all good. Apex, thank you, brother. But yes, that's crazy. But yes, I Claude's awesome, man. What are you using it?
And I'm gonna play with what they're doing now because you can set up the whole conversation and then it'll go through your website and answer all the questions conversationally with anybody. So it's that's pretty powerful and pretty easy if you look at the I mean, this is a pretty dry little explainer video if you want me to try and play this for us. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you can, let's see.
Happy Sparking Mobtastic Thursday.
So basically that was the prompt, right? Which said, I want a whole conversational AI and, to go over my website and all this kind of stuff. And then they hit go on that prompt. And if you watch the video, you can copy that prompt to give it instructions. And it works just about this fast. It gives you all the code.
Yeah, the chatbots are only going to get more simple. I mean, that's what I'm saying. A lot of this stuff is going to get very, very, very easy, right? And that's what I'm telling you, like the money, right? Because like I said, this is going to get very easy and very oversaturated. But the thing is chaining it together, right? I'm just saying that's what I think, right? When you can start,
I mean, that's the next step. But this, I mean, you just take that code and it'll tell you how to take it and embed it into your website, and then you can have people chatting with your stuff and make it super convenient for people, and that's the beautiful thing.
All day long, absolutely.
Oh, this one I wanted to talk about. This one, this is good. Here we go. This is a post about Thread Reader.
Get out of here!
Right?
Hey, you just took it. You took it as my Coinbase. But go ahead.
Yeah, you were gonna hit on this one?
Yeah, that's all right. Go ahead. Yeah.
When did this come out? This is yesterday's news, right? This says the 25th.
Right. It goes along with, I got another story, but go ahead. When you do that, I'll bring my previous to that one.
But this is smart strategy from Coinbase to lean into the exchange as a service. Exchange as a service.
Yeah.
Play in the competitive backdrop. Through deregulation, competitors are popping up left and right to offer crypto to their users, like Schwab. And over the last 13 years, Brian has built a deeply trusted and recognized brand. That's Coinbase, Brian. Mm-hmm. He's talking like he knows them like they're drinking buddies. They still need to figure out, competitors need to offer crypto, and they still need to figure out how to do it. And this ends up being the outsource decision. Coinbase pitches in, it leverages a full infra-stack, custody, trading, secured crypto lending, staking, stablecoin payments, and you can plug it right into your platform. So any of these banks or Schwab or, big ones like Schwab and Bank of America, I mean, they'll probably come up with their own stuff. But little ones like my First Bank of Greenwich, that the guy who's got 3 branches around town, he's going to use crypto, Coinbase as his crypto as a service thing, right? So he can take his customers and bring them on chain, right? Yeah. So this was Brian's thing. Underappreciated, Coinbase is powering the crypto integrations for banks, brokerages, fintechs, and payment companies. Come chat with us, and we'll integrate crypto into your organization. Yeah, and there it is, crypto as a service.
Absolutely, new crypto as a service. No connectivity stamp yet. It's all right. It's all right. No. Keep us up to date, please. My crypto. Anytime it pops up, please let us know. Thank you. Happy Thirsty Thursday. Here's Jason. All the drinks. Yeah, right on, Jason. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, wait. If that's what you're finna, I got the. Like I said, I had a pre-one for that, right? Because their stock is popping, man.
Yeah, I believe it.
It is. Coinbase shares have hit an all-time high. It's the crypto stock. A lot of the crypto stocks, right? Circle. There's a lot of them, right? Well, not a lot of them, but yes, every one of those. The normies love that, right? The normal stuff, stocks, and yes, it leads the rally. Yeah, and down here, this is all it was talking about. Down here, where is it? Perpetual style futures. There's another thing that they called. It wasn't crypto as a service. Oh well. But it was like ecosystem as a service, because I mean, how crazy is it that you can now just put code in and you're using everything that they built, right? Yeah. And that's a nice, easy. But of course, they're making a little. They like that with the fees, right? So
there's a big in there, as FOMO likes to say.
It is. But yes, it also secured a MiCA license in Luxembourg. So there's a lot of things going on where they can operate in Europe too, because that's been a hard one over there. Right, so Coinbase is doing their thing. Still, you might want to have self-custody on all your stuff, but as a centralized exchange, Coinbase is doing pretty well. So yeah, we'll bring that back down. So I don't know if you were going back to
one more. I got one more story before I get into my definition of the night. This one, Steph Curry steps into VeeFriends universe with super stickers.
Super stickers.
This has a little bit of a nil vibe to it.
Yeah.
As of course, Gary V has V stickers, which is NFTs, his NFT project, and now he's bringing this friends in. So Steph Curry is stepping up with. Let me scroll down here without going crazy. One of the most iconic athletes of all times just stepped into VeeFriends universe. Super stickers. This series of VeeFriends first sticker box release is its first sports cover of epic proportions, featuring legend Steph Curry and 54 fan favorite characters in the manga inspired sticker set that blends art, culture, and collectability. That sounds like NFTs, right? Yep. Super stickers. And so if you watch the video, I'll show this one, but you'll see a lot of Steph's likeness in some of these.
So you're saying you could get like a Gary V or a Steph Curry? Is that what's in it?
Yeah. Well, okay. He puts out other NFTs like that. So let me get rid of that stuff. But yeah, if you looked at towards the end there, they show off some of them.
A
little too fast, but here, he's taking shots against the kangaroo. Defending against a raccoon, battling a pig here is pretty funny stuff. So he's going up over all of them. But yeah, name, image, and likeness right there for Steph Curry on VeeFriends.
Really all day. Yeah.
Yep.
It's the Ray and Tim Show. Happy Taco Thursday. You as well, Jim. Thanks for joining us, brother.
And there's some more of them.
Yes.
Featuring Steph Curry. So yeah, very cool. Now let me see if all right, let me go over this. Let me go back to. So what do you think my favorite fear and greed is? You didn't go over fear and greed before I got here?
Yeah, I didn't do fear and greed.
What do you think mine is?
You mean
the one that I usually go to? Your fear and greed is
you stays up there pretty good. I'd say it's 75.
75.
And I say it went down.
It's 69.
Oh, it went down.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Going down. So this is ColinTalksCrypto.com, the CBBI.info. So this is the one that confidence we're at peak at 69. Let me scroll down and show you what's going on here for this one. So these are the 9 factors. We're gonna go. Let me toggle them all on because that'll give you.
Yeah, but wait. Okay, so that's not the individual one that we're looking at. That's all of them together.
That's all of them together.
Okay, gotcha.
Is that 6? Is that? Oh, sorry. So that was the one. That was the one. So 70.
Yeah.
You're much closer. Sorry about that. My bad. I was playing around earlier because I'm going over that one. So 72 for the group.
Yes.
So these 9 factors give you an average of 72 in a weighted decision on the fear and greed index for this ColinTalksCrypto.com. So over the last 2 weeks, we showed off these 2, the Pi Cycle Top, the Rupal and Nupal charts, and now we're going over this R HODL metric, right? And so this gives you a fairly accurate version of what Bitcoin might be doing. And so I'm going to turn on just that one. So it shows you where the tops are here back in 13. There was an early peak, but it showed it wasn't topping out just yet. But here it is, giving you that top in 13. And then again, a top in 18. And here again, when it did reach its top, that was the top of the market there. And it has gotten pretty high around here. And of course, these were new highs for Bitcoin. But we're messing around at the high part. And I think it was last week. I was like, look, we're down at 52. It was a couple weeks ago, March. But I'm like, here it comes. We're headed back up again because we weren't at the top for this cycle.
No.
So let me give you the definition of this one. Let me share this here. So the realized value HODL waves, right? Or R HODL. There are different bands of coins weighted by the realized value of coins within each band. The realized value is the price of the coins when they were last moved from one wallet to another. So our HODL ratio looks at the ratio between the band of 1 week versus the band of 1 to 2 years. And it calibrates for increased hodling over time and for lost coins by multiplying the ratio by the age of the market number of days. When the 1 week value is significantly higher, it's a signal that the market is becoming overheated. And so if I show off this one, this is, here it is. This is how it breaks out. So that's what I was just reading. But so this is blue? The graph, right? So it's light blue is this HODL mark, right? And this is the Bitcoin price, which, you know, you can see is coming from back in the 2 pizza days all the way up until now, up in this high band. So when it's topping out, right? So this was when I'm showing on the previous chart, right? This was topping out in 13, topping out in 01, topping out in 14, and then it was
weak.
It wasn't as high. So what that's saying is that there's less people hodling at this time, right? These are hodlers that changed their wallet, right? Changed the wallet and turned direction. So these hodlers, you know, it was in the middle. They weren't really moving around, and they're not moving around now. So, and we're pretty low right now, saying the HODL ratio is 2,874. So we're at mid range. When it gets high, right? That's when people are going to be changing, and that's when you want to sell off. So it's saying don't sell, and it's not saying it's time to buy, right? So these are right. So we're smack dab in the middle. So you're still okay if you want to grab some Bitcoin. We're right smack in the middle. It's not a Bitcoin winter situation like back here when this was 16 grand. Everybody knew that 16 grand was pretty darn cheap for Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But everybody be loving that right now.
Oh yeah, anybody would know. But yeah, back then you're all like, people do it all the time. But yeah, that's
one factor of many factors. So if I go and toggle this back on, and I'll show them all, right? Because this is what I love, that it groups them all together. But let me go share it. So it groups them all together, and it becomes one factor of 9 factors, and we'll go over another one next week. But that gives this graph that we've got room to grow, and like this one we talked about today, it's on the lower side of this confidence level of 70, but we've got room for Bitcoin.
Yes.
So very cool. I love that graph.
I like
that one. Yep.
I'm just saying that is pretty. That's a. I don't know how they come up with that stuff. Like you said, they're multiplying this and that.
Yeah, I mean, if you can go deeper, I just wanted to give a ratio. Everybody likes to look at the pictures but not know what they mean. So that's why we'll go over a little bit deeper on one of these each week. After that, you're free to jump in there and go see who invented it and thought it up and wanted to do the math on all this kind of stuff, which is nothing I want to do. But as long as I can, get the quick and dirty on all of these, and then you put them together, and you're really hedging your knowledge to see what direction things are going in. So,
and like you said, make good decisions. I mean, if you can hit them tops, not exactly, you can't hit the perfect top, but if you can get around when it starts getting into that, that color zone, right?
Yep.
And yeah, that's great, right?
When you're hitting those high bands, or if it's low and you can dollar cost average in, double time when it's dipping, you can get after it. And when it's at the top, hey, everybody wants to see it go higher, but when you're you're hot.
Well, it is. You got it.
Take a little cream off the top. Take a little cream off the top.
People people are gonna be people, right?
Yeah.
Everybody. That's what happens. I mean, those are there for a reason. So, and it looks like it's been pretty right on, right? So, yes, you can't say for sure, but it's definitely a good indicator, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Exactly. So that's what I got for tonight. I'm gonna try and.
Well, yeah, you might as well start ramping that up, and I'll just go through real quick. It's all good. I mean, if you can knock it out, we'll see. We'll try. Apex, let us know, right? But if you can, that's cool. If not, it's no biggie. But everybody, this is what we're talking about: is it moon or doom, right? You don't know. This is like literally meteorologist, man. Like we look, and that's where this is at, right? Look at the gambling, the betting sites. It's pretty much 50-50. 49. It's going down, 51, it's going up, or I might have it backwards. So it's a 51% that they're going down to 2 grand, and 49% say it's going to 3. So, but like I said, the main thing that I saw from this is what they call this death cross. And again, I love their words, but this is what they're talking about, this bands. And when it crosses, there's a golden cross, and then there's a death cross. And we just passed it like a week ago, right? And that's what they say. It has a nice movement. It could just be going down, right? Could go down a little bit, but that's on Ethereum. It's a different story, kind of with Bitcoin. Bitcoin headed for one of the largest options expiries of the year, 15 billion in contracts tomorrow. Everybody, okay? So that's what that's what they're saying. And the max pain point if it drops, that goes down to 102. The most contracts would expire, and they would be worthless. Traders would show only slight pessimism based on the 0.73 put call ratio. So that's the ratio what's going on. But yeah, a lot could be wiped out, right? You're talking about expiries this year with 15 billion worth of contracts set to expire Friday out of 40 billion, right, that are open. So just saying, those are the things that are happening, and you got to keep an eye out, and you got to have your ear to some of this stuff, because it does make the price move, man. And then I always love these stories. Bitcoin, Satoshi era miners, right? These things like this. They sold 150 Bitcoin in 2025 amid all, and that should tell you something, right? These are people that have been doing it, okay? And they've been mining Satoshi era miners. That means they're pretty bullish, everybody, right? So that they believe, and these people have been around doing this for a while, they believe we have not hit the top, right? And when they're not selling, because that's what they're doing, that's what Bitcoin miners do. That's how they keep their operations going, right? They're mining Bitcoin and they're usually selling some, sometimes hodling some, but they believe that they're extremely underpaid at the current prices, right? So they think that, like everybody else that you're starting to hear, 200, 300, whatever the Bitcoin price is at the end of the year, these people are holding on. And, like I said, these are Satoshi era miners. So they're probably pretty locked in, I'd say. They would know how some of these cycles and all this stuff works. So that's just me. That's what I'm thinking. Happy Thirsty Thursday.
That sounds like that realized hodl, that graph that we were just showing off. So those guys are hodling and want to take it even higher. So those are the guys that are pushing that graph up.
100%. Yep. But yes, it's just, there's, like you said, if you start putting a lot of this stuff together, that's another thing. You should really, that's why I love this AI stuff. You start putting things like Tim's, telling you with that graph, and start implementing that into some, chat GPT kind of, whatever you're doing strategy over there. You start implementing things like this with miners and what they're doing. You can come up with a pretty good signals, right? And you can do that today. You don't have to know coding. You don't have to know all that stuff. You start feeding all this into the, ChatGPT or whatever large language model you use, and you can come up with some pretty cool, like I said, strategies. But Martinez, good to see you. Martinez M2. Thank you. Honolulu. The moon was as bright as a reading light, as ready for a letter from a friend from back home. I love it, Honolulu. Thank you. Appreciate it. Do you know the song? I don't know it, Tim.
I'm gonna guess that's like the Eagles or something, but I don't know.
The Eagles. Ooh.
That's how I'm going with the Eagles.
Thirst Thursday with a wing.
He loves
special.
the classics.
He loves the classics. Absolutely. But yes, thank you, Honolulu. Drink up and wing specials. Yeehaw. Thirsty Thursday. And now he's thirsty. Of course you're thirsty. I'm not even got it up. My bad, Scott. Yeah, you're thirsty. You're going to be going down. You probably tonight is a big night or something Thursdays. Yeah. Down at the, get the dancing going, two-stepping. But did you get it? I don't see it working. Is it?
I was trying to start a how battle, but people are in the Web3 wise guys. I don't have a problem with that, but I
know. Tell them. You go in there and just break it up, man. Hold on, everybody. We're back. We're.
But I'm going to
battling in what is it? How Cash? Yeah.
How Cash.
And Big Job. Let's see.
Well, do you want to run the because they were battling in the Wise Guys? You want to run the Wise Guys battle now, or job now?
Yeah.
Do you want to see if that works?
Yeah, no, we'll do it at the end. Because like anybody too, if you're watching, just repost it now. It helps with any of the views over on X.
That's right.
But yeah, no, we'll wait till the end. Because it's, if you do it, and it's a big one, then it's good. But let me see here while you're continuing to do that. Another thing too, you got to look, man. World Liberty Financial, Trump-backed, company going on. They are publishing its first stablecoin USD1 audit within days. Everyone. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm just jumping over here. This is kind of the story. Right, this is happening. He's writing the laws, signing the laws, and he's launching his own stable coins. There you go. Oh look, there we go. Thank you, Honolulu. Jeff Walker. That's more that's Scott's lane. Yeah, I think so. Thank you, Honolulu. But yes, this is that stable coin that they're doing. This is Folkman added that the attestation report will be published on the project's website within the next few days. He also suggested a significant shift may be coming for World Liberty Financial, WLFI, the project's governance token. Ooh. Yeah. I don't want to give away too much, he said, but if you pay attention over the next couple of weeks, I think everyone is going to be very, very happy. And there you go. Currently grants voting right. That's all that it does right now. It's not even, look, but they're non-transferable, right? They're just governance ones. Yeah.
The Liberty coin.
Yeah. Well, the WLFI, yes. It's right now. It's just currently grants voting rights. So, yeah. He said Folkman added that the World Liberty plans to launch a new app aimed at making crypto easier to use for retail participants.
There you go.
A move that could broaden the platform's appeal ahead of the election. So, yeah, sure. Everybody's been trying that, guy.
Yeah.
Hey, I hope you do it, but everybody's been trying that, right?
Dude,
don't just think you're gonna make an app.
Wait a minute. What's the date on this article? Because it sounds like I've read this before.
Well, yeah, no. I mean, this is actually 15 hours.
15 hours ago. Yeah. No, I know, but it sounds like everybody was trying to do that before Trump got in there. They were like, we need a crypto president. We need, we need it easy for people to get in there.
That's crazy.
But yeah, it sounds like we've heard it before.
Right on. I know.
Making it easier for the onboarding and adoption. That's buzzwords.
Hey, I would love it. That would be great. That's great all around for us. We're rooting for you. But there you are, battling House Cash right now. And let's see. Let me get in there. There's a lot of other. Here we go. Oh, look at that. That's a good picture there, Tim.
What's that?
The video. You got a house. That's when you scroll up. When you're done, somebody it's not you. Oh, look at Lord Paxman. I love it. When you're done, you'll like it. I was gonna say that's all I just said. That was a younger How Cash. But it's all good, Lord Paxman. It's great. I love it, man. It's a nice house too, man.
Are you looking at somebody battling, or are you looking at?
No, I haven't gotten into battling. You've got 30 seconds left. I'm looking at you like I'm in How Cash.
Yeah.
I'm in the Telegram, like where people type and text, right?
Sure.
Well, Lord Paxman made a video.
Oh, yeah, he does that every day. He's wonderful.
I know. But
he makes a new
that's a different version of Tim. It's a whole different. That's a different Tim. I'm just joking. It's all good though. That's awesome.
Looks about 40 pounds lighter than I am.
He's svelte. That is a svelte young How Cash. I love it.
Yes, but he's kind enough to put in a house video every day. Little meme.
House Ash might be the meta switch play. To be honest, move with culture. Ooh, that's something. How he said House Cash.
How cash.
Yeah, I know.
But I get it.
Yeah. So I'm talking about Apex. I know. Crazy, bro. Because that's huge. What we were just talking about. The Fed is doing things. They were opening up the banks, right? Banks can now operate freely, right, with crypto. And when they were knocking people out before, you got to you got to close your account and stuff, man. It's a whole different world, a whole new world.
And you got no credit for. And did you see the video? I think I played it a couple months ago, but the guy from $1 Million Listing, Ryan Serhant, has his own brokerage now in Manhattan, and it was back in 2015 when somebody offered, I think it was 50 Bitcoin for a house in a place in Manhattan.
Oh, really?
And so this is the phone call. It was like, the offer is 50 Bitcoin and or something like that. But they were like, yeah, that only equates to like $3 million. We're not going to do that. And he's like, but it's 50 Bitcoin. They were like, nah, they don't want it. They don't, So now that would be, a couple $100 million if that person was able to keep all the. Well,
Bitcoin. Just even think if that was like a normie and they did accept the Bitcoin, right? I mean, all they would do is cash it out anyways, right? So
yeah, most of it. I mean, that's what people do. Are they going to buy something else with it, right? Nobody actually sticks the money in their pocket and walks around.
Holds it. That's right.
Right, but yeah, it's a funny little clip that he got on air. He's got this offer for Bitcoin for this place in Manhattan, and the buyer turned it down because now it's like, man, you would have had $100 billion now.
You got Apex tempted. He might launch pump fund house cash. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Cash. That'd be nice, bro. Some cash for some house.
That's right. How cash. How stands for home ownership worldwide.
I love it. Home ownership worldwide. That's how.
That's
how.
What
I'm talking about.
How are you going to pay for it? How cash.
That's like one of those guys. What was it? The brothers? Worldwide. Worldwide.
Oh, that is when they went to the Catalina wine mixer.
Yeah, the
Catalina wine mixer.
That's the Catalina wine mixer, man.
The Step Brothers.
That is. That's a good one.
Yes.
Well, yes.
That was the same guy that was you guys were talking about him last night, that he was from Talladega Nights.
Yes.
Again, those two guys were
they're good. They got
they're a classic combo, those guys.
Yep. There's a couple of them, you know.
But that's when the bunk bedroom, and he goes, name your favorite dinosaur. Velociraptor. And did we just become best friends?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. No, those are good. Those are good ones. But yeah, how cash.
How cash.
Homeowner worldwide.
Home ownership worldwide.
There you go.
What was theirs? Prestige worldwide.
Prestige worldwide. Yes. Yep.
All right, round 5, and then I'll do a job.
Last segment, and then we'll jump over back to the wise guys, and there you go. And then maybe if we have time, I'm going to show you, because like I told you, I built several of these automations out in N8N, but this is like going to be like a finalized one, right? Because I'm going to start some more YouTube and Twitter and just different channels, right? Because like people, I don't think everybody realizes people are crushing it right now. the one video, and I didn't use their genre. I'm kind of playing off of it, but they just got 17 million views off of a video. Ooh. Right? Just 3 days ago, and they know. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You need to know how you monetize TikTok, because you can. You don't have to do it the way MG3 does it, right? He's more doing promos and things like that. There's literally ways that TikTok just pays you, and if you're knocking out 17 million views,
they like you.
Yes,
they like you.
Yes, and they will reward you for that. So just saying, I'm.
Why don't you, while I go and build this out? Why don't you show that off, and then I'll hit you up with the job.
Right on. My Crypto Ventures. Like, subscribe, and share. Yes, smash the like button. Appreciate it. Very helpful to the channel. Helpful to all of us. Yeah, because we're playing an awesome game. Mob. Everybody gets to see it when you share it out there. But thank you, my Crypto Ventures. Well, let me see. Let me bring this up here, and then I'm going to go over here. Now, don't freak out. I mean, I know it looks crazy, okay, but it is actually pretty simple, right? A lot of people, sometimes people build from the left to the right. I kind of stacked it, but it is pretty simple when you kind of break it all up. Like, so this up here is the input area. Right? This is actually what is being executed, right? So this is telling, this whole build up here is telling what these models, and that's why you can say VO3 is all connected in here. This is telling these models what type of videos to create. And the coolest thing, right? The coolest thing, and like I said, I've done this about 8 to 10 times already, but with very, very cheap model video creation tools. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I really haven't been showing them off. But here, once this is finished, I just hit this button, and this whole thing comes alive and builds out amazing videos, right? And then, like I said, after this generation area here, this is the output, right? And then it can go to TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and then I throw them all in a sheet, right? So I have the links, because there's other things you can do with those things, right? So I'm just saying, this is kind of where I've been for at least probably 2 weeks, everybody. But this is amazing, and it like these things right here. These are like little AI agents, right? So one is like OpenAI, and another one is a different type of AI, but they're working together so you can do the prompts, and then this one is just directing the VO3 on exactly what I'm looking for in these video creations, right? But like I said, if you haven't seen some of these viral things from Bigfoot doing selfies,
yeah, I love that.
The baby podcasts, look, this is what they're doing, right? That's not them doing it every day. That's this right here. And look, I'm just telling you, this is where I'm going to be for a little bit. And oh yeah, thank you, and you like it, Ed. I know. If you're glad you did some N8N, but thank you, Ed. I'll share it with you, bro. Right? I'll take out some of my APIs because you can't use my APIs. But
one quick question: did Apex say there was an issue running jobs?
He said there might be.
Yeah, I think there might be.
And that's it. That's all good.
Because I tried to put the X post in, and and I removed everything after the number, and it's still not taking it.
Yeah, devs are deving. No big deal. It's all good.
Righty.
But yes,
we'll double it up next week, folks.
Right. All good. But yeah, everybody come on. We'll do big jobs. It's always
keep battling.
Keep
battle even.
There you go. But yes, that's good, man. Because you can share these, and so like if I go up here, hope I'm not share anything, but I can download this whole thing, and I can send you the actual build, bro. And that's what I'm saying. It's much better if some of us start splitting off and you start doing these type of things, because this is very, very impressive. Crypto Dan, he's doing something else over on another platform. There are, like I said, I got also some smart people doing some things that are also building here, because look, this isn't just one, right? This is just video creation. I don't think everybody realizes like this. Let me see if I click this. I'm not even going to put a word. I'm just going to start with like M, right? Or MO, okay? And there are so many like tools, like you can see there's Microsoft Azure, right? Mm-hmm. There's MCPs, right? I think you've heard some of this stuff. This is where you're literally getting tools to this AI agent. You're getting him the tools he needs to operate and do some advanced things, everybody. Again, I know it might look very intimidating and crazy, but this is what you need to start learning. Because look, you learn this kind of stuff. This is what coding used to have to be, right? But now these containers have very, very simple like things to fill out, and all it's doing. And if you start thinking of it like this, right? When you email somebody, you need the email address, right? You need the body and what you're trying to convey to the other person. That's literally what all this is, right? It doesn't have to get more complicated than that. And then the send, like I said, the output is, again, you're sending it out to another email address and all this stuff like that. So it is kind of like that simple, right? But you just have to learn. You don't have to write JSON code, right? I go over to ChatGPT because I'm in a course. Like I paid for a course, okay? But they're very, very good, right? And they give me some templates. They teach you a lot. But yeah, you really should learn that kind of stuff. And it's wrong. No, you want the APIs. I get it. Oh, I know. It's getting crazy. What will we be able to do? And that it is, and because that's what when Tim was talking about the Claude and what he was just saying before, right? That is absolutely true. But it's going to be the big winner is when you can connect them all to build out like really like an ecosystem, what you can do, right?
Right.
I'll send it to you, Ed. Right. Yeah, I'll send it to you. And they're good dudes, man. Like I said, they answer questions, but I'm in their answer. You need to be active, right? Answer questions. Like I posted something, it took about an hour, but I found the answer myself, and then I just replied to myself, and everybody was very, appreciative, right, of it. So it's a good community, and I'll send it to you. But yes,
if I was FOMO,
yeah,
I would say this looks a lot like you're the kitchen manager, and the waitress comes in and said, okay, they're going to start with a salad, and then they're going to want a shrimp cocktail, and then they're going to want the surf and turf dinner, and then they're going to want dessert. And so you as the kitchen manager go, okay, you salad guy, give me that salad right now and get ready over there with the dessert, because that chocolate molten thing is going to take 25 minutes. And so we're going to put that over there in that container, and you be ready for when they have dessert. And so, you're just like the guy, calling the shots, calling out other tools or whatever it is, these buckets that are pulling in whatever they got to do to get things done. So, I mean, it's awesome because you don't have to know how to bake or how to make a salad or how to make a steak. You're just calling everybody that knows how to do those things well and putting them in the right place.
That's right, and giving them the right directions. And it's still not even that hard because you can go over to ChatGPT and say, look, I'm using this. I need both a prompt and some JSON code, and this is what it looks like, right? Turn this into my idea, right? Instead of them doing some ASMR thing, I'm doing some point of view videos, right? So it's just little tweaks, right? But it's not, you just shouldn't, let it overwhelm you. It's kind of crazy. I think they're robo nuggets, Ed. That's the people. Robo nuggets. Are you taking the same? Is that the same people? But yes, everybody's doing it, Ed. So even too, if you go in here, and I won't put in anything. These are all the different AI models, right? You got OpenAI, of course, everybody knows that. There's just LLM chains that you can use. There's all kinds. When you just do this AI agent, that's all inclusive, right? That could be anything. If you have the API to some agent that you're using, you can integrate it in here, right? Like I said, it's kind of bonkers. And when you go just even to this one, this action in app, I mean, it's incredible. I can scroll. I mean, it's got AWS. I could scroll for days, bro. Look, Calendly, right? I mean, anything you're looking for, you can connect and you can automate, right? So look, even DHL, look, I could ship something out for you.
Yeah.
Like what I've been trying with the sauce, right? Of course, he probably doesn't use DHL, but there are things where you can automate things. There's 11 labs. Everybody should know that. That's the voice models, right? There's so much, and it's just important. It's just important because all of the Google stuff, bro. I think you know.
Yeah.
I'm going geeky with the Google stuff, right? Google Sites, it's on here. Like Google, look, even Google Business Profile, right? Mm-hmm. If you look in here, you can pull any of the reviews, you can pull anything, and you can respond immediately when they come in. You can put in all the keywords, you can do whatever you need. So just saying, I know I'm getting a little down the rabbit hole, but it's pretty amazing, man. So just kind of, I'm not trying to sell it. I don't even have an affiliate link to this, right? And I'd like to even go to webinar, so you can set up with your calendar any kind of webinars going on, and just on and on and on, man. And then here's all the mails, right? Any kind of emailing you need to do, it's all in there. So, but like I said, this is just videos, because I don't think, again, real people realize you can make a very good income, right? Number one, like Apex is trying to tell everybody about how to get monetized on X, right? You start putting this on X, and you're putting it on TikTok, and you're putting it on Instagram. Those are three great places and even YouTube, right? You can get monetized very quickly and let it go. Like, we don't do that for this show because you don't see commercials. We don't do that at the beginning here, right? But these other ones, right, monetize it all day, right? Turn on the commercials, turn on all of that stuff. And that's what you do, right? And he goes, let's see. Bro, 11 Labs too. Yes, you need to message me everything. like seriously, I mean, it's bonkers, man. There's not, if you could think it, right? And that's what I think it's Manus. I think it's Manus or Claude, but it also builds these out. Like this template, I could upload the JSON files and say, look, I don't want a video template. I want a template about automating lead generation, right? Something like that. Yeah, there you go. And now at least it'll get you there, right? But the other way too, it's not very hard. All you got to do is hit the little plus button and you add them, right? You add, and you should play with it, right? You're not going to break it. Your machine's not going to blow up, right? And there's so many YouTube videos. There's so much on X. I don't know. I'm just getting kind of, like I said, geeked out because this is next level, and you should learn it, right? Because again, we keep talking about people losing their jobs and how this is going to go. People that know this, you're not going to lose anything, right?
Yep.
People are looking for you, right? People need this. It was Manus working with VO3 and it was not. See, Ed, no. So I'm talking about, Ed. I'm glad, brother. I'm glad you're down the rabbit hole. But yes, it is nuts, man. Oh, I didn't even do it. There, it is. It's madness. But
I was talking to a guy 2 hours ago, and he's a guy. I think I mentioned him to you before. CTO of a big company, and he said they laid off probably 60 support people and customer service reps because everything's going AI.
Yeah.
He goes, we got the guy programming the AI. As soon as it takes over another area of service, they lose another human.
Right.
And so all the service reps are now AI. Whether it's text, whether it's voice service reps, or whatever, every chance they get to expand into the next realm and program their model, another person loses their job.
Right.
And the AI guy is still there. It's the AI guy who's hired and who's more valuable now because he's managing, 10 bots that are working 24 hours a day rather than 60 people that are only working from 9 to 5.
Right. Yes. And I mean, that's only going to get, more and more and more, everybody. It is, like I said, at least it's good. Most everybody here, you're paying attention, you're watching. But now it's time to take action, right? Yeah. It is like at South Park, they're taking their jobs. That's right, dude. Yep. It's no joke. Like even yesterday, Tim, we talked about down in El Salvador, right? The president, they started working on legislation on how to deal with the Android robots, right? What kind of rights are they going to have? Like, they're doing it now, right down in El Salvador.
They're going to give the robots rights in El Salvador?
Well, not rights, but what is it? What is this going to look like, right? I mean, seriously, when they interact with people, I mean, what happens if a robot smacks you in the face? Who's going to jail, right? Who is it? Is it the robot? Is it the guy who built the robot? Is it the code that's running the code? Just saying, right? People have no idea.
What's that saying? All those people love? It's not guns don't kill people. People do.
People, but now it's different. Now the gun could be in some robot's hand. That's great.
So,
sad. The next class of boomers. Oh, that's right. Next class of boomers. That's what I'm talking about. Apex. I don't mind. I'm Gen X. I ain't a boomer, but all good, bro.
He said the next class. We're the upcoming boomers.
Yes. Yes. Well,
graduate to Boomerville.
It is. It's crazy. But man, like I said, I just been having a blast. Like I said, learning and figuring it out. Even the first time, like I said, the video was kind of goofy, right? It did do what I wanted to do, but it just didn't come out perfect. But to be able to hit a button, bro, and it just you hit it, and there's like little timeout places, right? Because the video generation takes maybe 2 to 3 minutes. We know that just when you do it now, right? Takes 2 to 3 minutes. So there's little things where you can pause, make sure that the video comes in. But man, when you hit this in 10 minutes, it's out there and you posted very, very good content on social media platforms that are going to pay you. Yeah?
Right.
So there's nothing wrong with that. Boomer is a state of mind, not an age. Oh, is it? That's culture. That's culture, bro. Yes. This is a state of mind. Don't be a boomer. You need to get this is it, man. Don't miss it, everybody. This is the gold rush. And it's like I said, it's crazy that we're here and you're right at the cusp of all this stuff. Because this is going to get very, very bonkers, right? But a lot of that stuff is also going to get a lot easier. But if you learn this more advanced stuff, you're going to be able to start putting things together. And that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm trying to get across to you, right? When you can start putting these little tinker toys all together and make some massive thing, right? That's just yours. And that's what you're going to sell, or that's your project, or that's the thing. That's something, right? It's not going to be the one little container, oh, I can make a video for you, company. Buy my videos. That's ridiculous. It's not going to be like that. So just saying, very cool. Let me bring it down. But yeah, I'm glad you too. At least you're over there with Claude, right? You use some of that stuff. It's great, man. So, but yeah, we didn't battle, and you've been battling in the In the How Cash, yeah.
Yeah, did some battles in the How Cash. They were battling before in the Web3 Wise Guys. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to turn it around. We'll go Web3 Wise Guys, and then you want to try and do a job. If you get it right, then
I'll try. But it doesn't matter. Either way, I'm going to drop the link in there, and then I need everybody just to interact, share it, like it. We'll do a big job. We'll come back around. But if it is, let me keep that up, and then I'll go over there. Join.
There it is. That one finished. Now there's a Web3 Wise Guy one up. If you want me to join that, we'll battle in there.
6-ish. Battle and have fun. MBBs. Right on my crypto adventures. But yeah, while you're doing that, I'll try to set up a job. Like I said, though, tell me, we might do some of that stuff too. Like I told you, we will build in front of you and want to kind of let you know what we're working on, what we're doing. But yeah, because this is for anybody obviously that has Spark. This is kind of stuff that I'm including into Agentic Spark, right? Like I've told everybody, this is what I'm thinking. Moving Web 2 businesses into Web 3. This is how you do it, okay? And they're gonna need that kind of stuff. So let me where are we at? Oh, X.
Battle on.
Battle on. All good. I need the link anyway because I'm going to drop it.
Tex Mexery. Sir Francis just took over the top spot.
Where'd he go, Sir Francis? No mercy. That's why it's funny that you see the Karate Kid guy. No, never mind. It doesn't matter. Hold on. Oops.
The original, or were you talking about the new show?
No, the show. They were doing a convention, and Kreese, the old guy.
Yeah.
He bit somebody. It was just, but he was doing it playfully, but kind of almost true blood, right? So he almost got arrested. It was just crazy. Just because it's funny. All right, new job. We'll see. Give it a whirl, everybody. Oh, look at me.
Round 3, rocking out. Sir Francis dropping down to 3rd.
Sir Francis.
Maxry, Crypto Buffy B, 2nd place. Jim
Conti.
Lord Pac-Man coming up after that. Round 4 coming up.
There you go.
I hear you fixed your microphone. I could tell.
I just unplugged it and plugged it back in, man. That's all.
That's the number 1 rule.
It is the
plugged in.
That's it.
Unplug it and plug it back in.
Yes.
See, that's something a AI bot would never know.
All right, everybody, just putting it in here, and I just need y'all to interact, right? Like the stream on X. I just posted in here. Like, share.
So we got round 5 going on right now, Ray.
Post.
And then we'll get to the.
There we go. Like, share, and post a comment. There you go. Love it. Oh, I know. My bad. I was slacking, Jim. Let's see what this one is.
I like that last music.
Yeah. Jim. There it is. We're going to get one. We'll get one in, Jim. Thank you, man. I need the music, Jim. Appreciate it, Jim. Thank you. Robin, reposted the stream. Thank you, Robin. And I put the link into after everybody's battles. The link is in Web3 Wise Guys. Just click it and give a like, repost, and leave a comment. Like seriously, talk about if you think that you want to play around with something like this N8N. Maybe we'll do like very simple stringing things together. Yeah, because like I said, you don't have to use it like I'm doing here with the videos. Maybe it's something you just want to automate, right? Maybe it's just emailing things. right? So there you go.
So there it is. This is so I'm showing this off now. So this was the link right here.
Yep.
Make a comment.
One tap curates the market's right. We don't play this culture commands in MOBFI scripts where fam expand. Click code cash, that's my decree. Rate, rise, rinse, mobs, economy, tweets, ignite, charts, so beta plan. Tap once, feel the flash, chain commands. Click, grow, cash, that's my decree. Rate, rise, rinse, mobs, economy, tweets, ignite, charts, so beta plan. Tap once, feel the flash, chain commands. Scroll fatigue, we rewired the pace. Empty flexes deleted from space. Every micro task fuels macro moves. When the mob coordinates, nothing to lose. Power taps, money maps, commands. We flip
graphs and charts.
turn scrolls to brands.
Bunch of monkeys.
We digitally direct. Tap with intent, raid with respect. MOBFI rewrote the motion.
Repost without a quote.
Now it's chain commands.
Make sure you're in the right account. Actually, there's no points with this one, so we're doing it for the pure love of the show.
Yeah, pure love. That's right. It is. There you go.
Old school.
Thank you, Jim. You're talking about.
Just share it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Throw a comment. Get you some. Don't be scared.
Yeah. So there it is. Outcash of the graphs and charts. What else we got here? There's Honey Radio. Hello, Thursday. Apex, thanks for the updates today, fam.
Yeah.
Locked in. There he is. Yeehaw, great show.
There he is.
Boy, it's Chatterbox tonight.
He is a chatterbox.
Martinez. Chance be in the house. Comfy. Great show. Matt Gary, there he is. Future's coming. So glad to be here with you guys. In the moon. What the heck? Crypto Buffy B.
There you go.
I don't know how to put that in words. I'm just gonna move on. All right.
There you go.
Moon. Roy Addison gets the word of the fewest characters into the comments.
But it is Moon or Doom?
Moon.
I believe it's Moon. There's too much built up energy, man.
Too much doom?
No, there's too much, I mean, it's just everybody's talking about it and doing it.
Yes. Here we go. Tex-Mex Ray. I was trying to pronounce that differently before. Tex-Mex Ray.
Yeah.
I like it.
There you go. Hey, like even the music stuff, like just saying like this. I asked the AI model, and I was trying. I wouldn't because it's kind of you're not supposed to. But uploading certain things that are not obviously my artists or singing, right? But I said a Nate Dogg and what was it? Nate Dogg and NJG? No, is it? Whatever. But it's exactly like those guys, man. And it's all I didn't put the genre, I didn't put anything. I told the actual names of the artists, and they did it. It's crazy. So I mean, like I said, it's fun all around, man. You know, even that N8N can integrate that stuff, the music. So you can make a music video, right, and go over to Suno, make a song, do it, and there you go, right? It's doing it just like this. You're knocking out music videos. Anyways, just fun, man.
That was like what was it? Drake? Somebody put out a Drake song.
Yeah,
and they were like, Drake, when did you put this out? And he was like, I didn't do that. And it sounded so much like it was like faked him out, and he had to like track down what was going on because they just said, we want to make a Drake song and put this to it. And he was like, I didn't make that. And he thought it was himself.
I know. Thank you, Robin. Appreciate it. Thanks everybody for watching. Yep. But we'll wrap it up. And yes, we'll see you. Thank you, Tim. Good stuff. And yeah, I like the chart. I want to start integrating, and I do want to mess with something like ChatGPT or Manus and put different kinds of things in there like that. You can. I mean, everybody needs to have a plan and how you're gonna get profits on this next bullish move, or maybe it'll never come back down. I don't know. Maybe it's only gonna go out of your head.
There's higher highs and higher lows.
Yep.
So it's all higher.
All higher. Up and to the left, up and to the right. There you go.
That's right.
But yes, thank you, Tim. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching, everybody. And
cheers, everybody.
We'll see you on Friday. Yeah. Have a good one.
Everybody. Keep drinking up Thirsty Thursday. We'll see if we can get a job in there before the midnight.
That's right. Yeah, maybe. All good. But yes, thank you. Mob out. Mob.
Yeah. Tapping in. Tapping out. MOBFI. We don't play solo. We raid. We build. We flip the game. Tapping MOBFI, whole squad lit. We pose, we boost, we run that script. Power stacking, respect paid in full. I don't chase likes, I'm in my pool. Tap to earn, every tweet got weight. MOBFI rules, create your fate. Tap in, level up, let's raid. MOBFI fam, we never fade. Dagens in the trenches, running ops all night. Power on the board, I don't need no hype. Jobs got rewards, I complete that list. One quote tweet, I could move that tick. No fluff, I ain't bout by clicks, I want bolts in the vault. Stakes that stick, pay respect. MOBFI got my back, now I'm high tier. Never looking back in the trenches, but don't call it a phase. We the storm that makes waves. Every tap a ripple of change. MOBFI's name in the hall of gains. Tap economy, this that new wave. We meme kings, no need to change. I don't need a wallet, I'm already in. This game paying out like a market win. Leaderboard climbing, I see my name. Power battles, welcome to the chain. From silence to signal, I make the call. MOBFI rise and take it all. Tap in MOBFI, build that storm. We flip the script, break the norm. MOBFI, where agents transform. Run the system, we the